Hello everyone and welcome to episode 10.1 of Zero to Hero Full Stack plus VoIP plus AI Engineer. I am Siddhant Kumar, full stack VoIP and AI engineer working professionally since 2021. In episode 7, we ran a Docker Compose app. In episode 8 and 9, we wrote Docker Compose.yml and app.py from scratch. Today, we launch a brand new mini series, Docker Zero to Hero. This is episode 10.1 Foundation. Over the next few episodes, you will learn to write Docker files for any project, from Python apps to VoIP systems, with confidence. By the end of this video, you will know the 6 core Docker file instructions from workdir, copy, run, expose, cmd, how Docker layers work and why caching matters, what build context is and how to control it, basic debugging techniques when builds fail, and the best part, we are starting for zero and no copy paste, no shortcuts. Let's begin. Before we type any commands, let me explain why writing your own Docker file matters. Think of Docker like cooking. Pre-built images are like takeout, convenient, but you don't control the ingredients. Writing your own Docker file is like cooking from scratch. You choose every ingredients, every steps, and final test. Here's what we will learn today, from choosing your base ingredients like picking fresh vegetables versus canned. WorkDIR, setting up your kitchen counter where you will do the prep work. Copy, bringing ingredients into the kitchen, your code and configs. Run, cooking steps, installing packages, compiling code. Expose, opening the serving window which ports your app uses. CMD, the final plating, how your app starts when served. And we will cover two critical concepts, Docker layers, like stacking plates. Each instructions adds a layer and Docker caches them for speed. Build context, the pantry, what files Docker can see when building. This isn't just copying a recipe, it's understanding how cook anything. So let's fire up the stove. First, let's create our dedicated learning folder. In your terminal, navigate to your project root. Mine is Zero to Hero. You can navigate by typing simply cd and the file address. Create the new series folder. Type mkdir space dash p space docker file dash series slash 10.1 dash foundations. I am creating this name of series. You can choose to write your own. I have just created it for the simplicity, for better understanding. In my thought, you can use your thought to write more better. So navigate to the created folder, cd space docker file dash series slash 10.1 dash foundations. Now create three minimal files for testing. Touch space app.py space requirements.txt space docker file. Open them in VS Code by typing simply code space app.py space requirements.txt space docker file. In app.py, add a simple Flask app. You can see it on the screen and pause the video and type it. So in requirement.txt, add Flask equal to 2.3.3. I have taken this one. You can take anything, whatever as per the recent version. or just simply take this whatever I have written. We are just creating an example to understand how we can create a Docker file. So now let's write the Docker file from zero. Type the first line from space python is to 3.12 dash slim. Press enter. This tells Docker start with the official Python 3.12 image slim variant. Why slim? It's smaller, faster to pull, and has fewer security vulnerabilities. Note: from must be the first instruction in almost every Docker file. Next, set where our app will live inside the container. Type in capital WORKDIR space slash in a small app. Press enter. This creates and sets slash app as the working directory. All subsequent commands will run from here. Think of it like seeding into a folder before you start working. Now copy our dependency file. Type in capital copy space in a small requirements.txt space dot. Requirements.txt file is a file where we type the PIP file. So I have already explained about it. We will talk more about it in later. Now press enter. This copies requirements.txt from our build context into /app in the container. Why copy dependencies first? Because if requirements.txt does not change, Docker can catch this layer, speeding up future builds. This is a professional best practice. Now, to install the packages, type in capital run space, now all in small, pip space install space dash dash no dash cage dash dir space dash r space requirements dot txt. Press enter. The dash dash no dash catch dash dir flag keeps the image smaller by not storing pip's cache. This run command executes during build time, not when the container runs. Now copy the rest of our app. Type in capital copy space dot. Press enter. This copies everything from our build context into /app in the container. Note: because we copied requirements.txt first, changes to app.py won't invalidate the dependency installation layer. Document which port our app uses. Type in capital expose space 8000. Press enter. This does not publish the port. It's documentation for humans and tools. Docker Compose or Docker Run -p actually maps the port. Finally, define how our app starts. Type in capital CMD space under square bracket under quote in a small letter Python, comma, under quote app.py. Note: the JSON array format. This is access form which handles signal properly. Avoid cell from CMD Python app.py for production apps. Now let's build and test. In your terminal, run command docker space build space -t space foundations -test space dot. Press enter. Watch the output. You will see each instruction creating a layer. Once built, run it by typing docker space run space -p space 8000 is to 8000 space foundations dash test. Press enter. Then test in another terminal by typing curl command with HTTP address. You should see hello from Dockerfile Foundations. If it works, congratulations. You have written your first production style Dockerfile. Quick debugging tips if builds fail. Check syntax. Dockerfile instructions are case sensitive. Verify build contexts. Docker build only see files in the current directory and subdirectories. Use dash dash no dash sketch to force a fresh build by typing command docker build space dash dash no dash sketch space dash t space test space dot. Press enter. Inspect init layers by typing command docker space history space foundation dash test. Press enter. Test step by step. Comment out section to isolate issues. These habits will save hours of frustrations. Use any AI tool like ChatGPT or Grok or Claude to read the output you get to understand what you are getting, to debug the thing you are seeing, and read it, learn it to know better. Let's recap what we learned today. Created a dedicated learning workspace for the Dockerfiles series. Wrote a minimal Flask app and requirements.txt for testing. Mastered the 6 core Dockerfile instructions from base image selection, workdir, working directory setup, copy file copying with caching strategy, run build time commands, expose port documentation, CMD runtime startup command, understood Docker layers and why order matters for caching, learned what build context is and how to control it, built and tested our image with Docker build and Docker run, reviewed basic debugging techniques for failed builds. You now have the foundation to write Docker files for any project, and you are ready for episode 10.2, where we will dive deeper into layer optimization and multi-stage builds. If this video helped you, please subscribe to Hero Stack Academy and hit the notification bell. Episode 10.2 will drop soon. This course is 100% free and open source. If it helps you, consider becoming a GitHub sponsor. Your support funds server costs, domain renewals, and more free content. Join our Discord community. Share your setup, ask questions, and connect with other learners. Start the GitHub repository. It helps others discover this course. I'm Siddhant Kumar, full stack VoIP and AI engineer, working professionally since 2021. This course is my passion project to help developers like you master enterprise-grade skills through hands-on learning. You can connect with me on LinkedIn, GitHub, via email. All links are in the description below. Drop a comment below. Foundation build. If you successfully wrote and tested your first Docker file from scratch. Thank you for watching. I will see you in episode 10.2. Happy building.